Hi guys, welcome to this induction section. So I'm going to shortly explain what is this course is about, how you can utilize this course, and which sections to watch to achieve which section, what are the things you are looking for. First of all, what is this course is all about? This actually is our combined experience of me and Joel in marketing, sales, branding, and other areas. So for you, how you can make money using this course? Very simple. If you already have a product or service that you can sell or market, we are showing you how to do marketing and how to differentiate yourself from the competitors. So you can use this to market and sell your products. But 90% of the people coming to this course do not have anything to market or sell. This is where we come in. So we are going to show you exactly how to create your own products that costs you very little to no money to deliver, and in the beginning you spend no money. So which means you don't need to have a initial paid up capital, anything. You don't need any spending, but yet you have products and services with very high profit margins. So what are those? Before starting those products, let me explain you how wholesale cycle works and why people will be very willing to pay you $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 checks on spot. It is all about value creation. People buy things. Your potential customer buy things because they believe you can help them to achieve their goals, expand their business, increase their sales, or solve their problems. Lack of leads, the lead quality is not good, the people don't want to pay them more money, etc. So this is, as long as you can help people to solve a problem, or you help them to achieve their goals, they are willing to pay you because you are adding and creating a value. And we are not manipulating anyone or saying anything wrong here. So the services we provide is branding and marketing. In this course, we are teaching you these two key skills. Why these are essentially important? Because by marketing, you are bringing potential new leads and customers for these businesses. Customers are the lifeblood of any business. So in the marketing section, Joel is showing from the very free methodologies to paid methodologies how to generate leads, how to increase quality of leads, etc. And I will be showing you how to close these leads, how to close your potential clients, how to do deals, and finally I also show you how to do PR. PR is the branding. So let me explain the branding section a bit more and why it is essentially important. So lead generation, not everything is within your control. So you can create a great campaigns that works like magic. But the thing is, even me and Joel, we run campaigns, one campaign, the same target audience, the same ad spending, everything is the same page. So nothing can change drastically. One day our cost per lead is $15, another day is $30 plus. So imagine it can even go 60, 70, 80, or 100. And this is within the same exact week. And we scratch our heads, there is no reason for that. So do you see that even everything is the same? Sometimes results differentiate. And in marketing, your clients judge you if you're a good marketer or bad only based on the results. But sometimes results are not in your control. So that is why we wanted to show you guys a way that you can make money easier, even as a newbie. And this is what differentiates our course from all other marketing courses outside there. This is the PR. So how does PR work? PR is public relations. So many businesses are looking for a differentiating factor compared to their competitors. A good example can be a consultant, a new starting consultant, or a property agent. Because you guys are more familiar, everybody is familiar with property agents more, so I give this as my generic example. So let's say you approach a property agent who's 2-3 years in business, and he wants to improve himself, he wants to increase his sales. So you can increase sales by doing two things. You can do both of these: get more leads, or increase, increase your sales percentage. So if you are closing 10% of the people you meet, and you can close 25%, you double your income. Or if you are meeting 20 people, instead of 20, if you meet 40 people, you double your income. If you do both, you 4 times your income. So branding will help you to have a differentiating factor. So what is a property agent do? Example, he's meeting maybe yearly 30 potential prospects, etc. I'm keeping a lower profile and he do 2 sales. So this means he's closing less than 10%. 28 of these prospects doesn't buy from him, but buy from other people if they buy. So the question here we want to ask to him is, how can we help him? I want you to see from your perspective. I will not go through the whole sales process in this short video, but I'm going to explain you the logic behind. So here what happens is the customer or this property agent wants to increase his close rate. So because he's closing less than 10% of the people he meets, maybe 30% or 50% of these people really buy property from other agents. So he is losing 80% of potential prospects who come to him and buy from other agents. Can you see how painful it is for him? How to increase this? Why? Because the main reasons why they buy from the other agents, apart from familiarity, is number one, they find the other agent is more competent, a better agent. And they find the other agent might know the things better, he had longer in the industry, etc. But these are very little differentiators. Like there is not a huge gap between the two property agents. But then there can be a huge gap in their income. So one can be driving a Lambo, the other one is just passing by the dates. But when you check their difference, it is not like you will not pay this guy 10 times more money to do your work because he closed 5K 6 times, 7 times more or way bigger cases. That's why this guy is driving a Lambo and this guy is just passing by making 3K a month average. So how to make these guys, but their difference is maybe only this much. How to make this guy to come here? How to have a differentiating factor? Imagine this guy is a property agent and within 2 years, and the other fella is 5 years. Most likely you will get the guy with the 5 years experience. But this guy, if he says, hold on, what if he shows you that he is way more competent? Of course, he's not telling that. He's showing it. But you can Google my name. So when you Google his name, you see that he's on top of the Google. He has a personal page explaining how he can help people to sell their properties above the market rate. And second thing is he wrote a book about this. And this book has been featured in multiple news. Automatically, this guy, from a basic property agent, compared to experienced property agent, he become an author. He became an author featured in the news. So you see, he have a way higher chance. Out of 30 people he was closing to, he can close 3, 4, maybe 5 cases, which he will agree. So when you think of this, without changing anything, just by doing his public relations, he can double his income. And that's what he will agree with you. So if he sells 3 more properties, he make at least another 20, 30K. So an additional 30K. So that every year, because once you feature in news once, you can be featured multiple times. So that is why the PR is an essentially powerful tool for them. You see, I asked you an investment question today. If, like most likely, you can increase your income by 30,000 every year. So you invest one time 5,000 into something, and you don't need to keep on doing extra work. And you put this 5,000 here, and every year it's giving you back $20,000, $30,000. Is this a good investment? Every year, 400%. That's a crazy investment. Anybody would think that they will think you're a scammer. So this is the value we give to our clients. So if they are 5 years in the industry, they stay 5 times for 20 times ROI. So do you see every product we create, they must give a lot of value. So it makes a lot of sense for people to pay you 4K, 5K to do those things. As long as they believe they like you and they believe and understand that your product can help them to achieve their goal. Okay, so these are, and then they like your company, they like the way that you guys do things. And you and your company is the same at the moment. So as long as they like you and they love the product you give and they believe that this product really can help them, the sales just happens. It's simple as that. Okay, so with this logic, this is the branding arm. How does marketing help? Marketing helps in 2 ways. One is to find these people who are interested, who have the desires, who have the problems to come to you, the right target audience. And so marketing helps you to find these customers. The sales help you to close these customers, sorry, these prospects, and to turn them into customers and then clients. And branding and marketing are the two services mainly you provide to those people to make money. So very shortly, I'll go through the course content. So week one, if you are seeing my screen, week one is the mindset. What kind of things, what is the business model, how to do your offers, how to find the right target audience. One mistake many people do, they just go everyone. And this is the mistake Joel did when 18 months ago I met him. He was making 3-digit income. Today he is making on the higher side of the 5-digit, sometimes hitting 6-digit income on monthly basis. Sorry, revenue monthly basis. So that is a huge jump. Okay, so we are sharing here with you how the two things that Joel had done different than before. And he was very talented in marketing, but these things are the legs, you see. He's understood who is my target audience. Here we are explaining why having an important paradigm shift. It is not about working hard, it is about working smart and adding value to people. And breaking down the business model, what to offer to your clients, marketing and branding. Marketing gives them more leads, branding gives them a higher close rate, and at the same time, better quality clients. And psychology behind running Facebook ads, and the niche, how to choose your niche. Choosing a niche is very important. I give you an example. When you have a health issue, let's say your parents have a heart issue, do you want to go to a cardiologist or do you want to go to a GM? Or I ask this question, a 3 years experience cardiologist or 20 years experience GM? You still go to 3 years experience cardiologist. Why? Because he specializes in heart. He knows heart better because day in, day out, he's seeing people with heart issues. GM, one day CNN, one case, one day flu, one day this, one day that. So you want to go to the person who's good at this. That's why we are showing you how to choose your niche. Certain things must align. Number one, you need to have the decision maker in front of you, not the big company, people inside. Why is that? You can go to big companies. I did serve to MNCs, listed companies, more than 10,000 employee companies worldwide. And I sell them high ticket items as well. But why this is not very easy? Because the whole sales process took 6 months to do a 25K sales. It is very frustrating. And the reason is not that they didn't interested or the product was expensive. No, it was way low for their budget. The CEO was making maybe this money every 2 weeks. The reason was you are not dealing with the direct decision maker. You are dealing with a marketing fella. And he believes this is a good product, amazing. He go and pitch to his manager. And his manager says, okay, this looks like a good idea. And he bring it to the board. But he still needs to play very safe. Because if you have a good idea, but you are not reputable, you are new in the market, compared to someone who is safe, if what you did didn't work, the marketing manager might lose his job. He will not take this risk. I have a paid up capital, a decent sum paid up capital, which is in a higher side of the 5 digits. And I've been in the industry from 2011. So my company is in the industry from 2011. So that is why they can trust me. I have 100 over website portfolio, happy customers, similar people to their industry, they can call and verify. So these were the reasons that helped me to enter. So that's why don't go to this road. Go direct decision makers. So second, they need to have a high-end product. Don't go to F&B. I mean, you can go F&B. This system that we teach will work. But for making a F&B to 5x his money, you really need to be brilliant marketer. One of the best in the whole Singapore, one of the top 3. Most F&Bs lose money in marketing. Why? Because $100 candlelight dinner for 2 people, the profit is $15 to $20. An insurance agent sells 1 policy, he make $1,000. So for a restaurant, you need to attract 50 customers and to an insurance agent 1 with the same budget. Which one is easier? You choose. If you believe you are damn good in restaurants, whatever you put can become a sensation, please go ahead. Other than this, I will suggest you go higher ticket items with low cost. Insurance agents' cost is a fee. Property agent cost is a copy and they make 10,000 per sale. Insurance agent make average 1,000 plus per sale. So sell higher value items for them. And third thing, I will say the person is hungry. Don't go and start with complete beginners. They will blame you. Because do you agree that if I bring 10 prospects in front of an insurance director who's 20 years in insurance, compared to a fella who just started last week, out of these 20 people, this director might close 10 of them. But this guy will close 2 of them. And this director will make 5 times more money. So then everything is the same. We spend the same amount to bring the leads, and with the director, you might spend less money because he has way more credentials. Right? And the new guy will blame you. So let's say it costs you $200 to bring 10 appointments. Or, okay, make it $1,000 to bring 10 appointments. This guy close 1 and he will say, this thing doesn't work. This guy will close 5 and he will say, that's amazing, let's do more. Because one profit 4,000, one lose money. You see, work with someone doesn't have to be the best, but have some sort of degree and understanding of the business, have some experience. That's the third thing. Fourth thing, they need to be hungry. If I have so much business, when you offer me more, it's nice to have, but I'm not going to pay a premium for that. It is nice to have. Okay, now I just give you $500 to run ads for me. Cannot, bye-bye. Because even if you don't come, it is okay. I have enough. I'm making more than 10K a month. But if the fellow wants to achieve a certain goal, so he has a hunger to achieve a certain goal, he's here and he really wants to be here, or the guy really wants to hit MDRT, this, that, etc. So they have a desire, and you can sense this. So this is the fourth thing, that they will take massive action, including buying from you. Okay, so these 4 things must align. So on the week 2, we are showing you the Facebook tools, how to close from the reverse engineering your customers. This is essentially important because the message we give to you, if we give a very generic message, we will never attract you guys here. When I was doing the live session, I asked students, this is the student profile we have, like it's below 30, most likely either a student or in your one of the first 2 jobs, you are making maybe you are just having some savings around 5-6K in one side, or you have a job making 2 to 4K, etc. a month, and then you're going back home, and you are very interested in personal development, want to improve yourself, you believe you deserve way more, but you are not looking for a magical pill, but build it up together with someone or something, and you want someone who was where you were and achieve where you want to be and help him to pull you up. And in addition to that, you most of the time you spend time on the Facebook, Instagram, follow people like Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, Tony Robbins, this kind of fellas for learning more inspiration, and you're okay to grind a bit to make sure that you succeed. So that might resonate with you because this is what we write in our customer profile. The more detailed it is, everything we say starts to make sense, and you feel more comfortable with those things. The next part, so I mentioned the close from the reverse engineering your customers, and this is essentially important. Don't do anything before you watch the week 1 and week 2. Really watch this one. This is essentially important, and we are showing you how to acquire these customers for free. Okay, there is free and paid methodology. I normally use the paid methodology. Why? Because for me, time is money. And paid methodology, you can scale. So let's say it costs me $50 to get a client whom I'm selling $1,000 per month service, as an example. So I spend 500, I get 10 customers, something like that, and I make 10,000. It works, so I can scale it up. But on the free, they say it took me 3 hours or 2 hours of prospecting to get appointments. And in this case, I cannot scale to 10 appointments, 20 appointments a day. I cannot do these things. But with the Facebook ads, I can scale. The moment I see it is profitable, I do it. But before you start spending money, you need to learn how to make money without spending money. So I will suggest to check the week 2 part. 3, acquiring customers through LinkedIn, the same methodologies on LinkedIn, and what are the templates, how LinkedIn Helper works. It saves you lots of hours. One of the assistants I had was not using this. She was telling, oh, I don't want to pay. I said, I'm okay to pay because I don't want to pay you $1 per hour. With this thing, I can send 100 messages with you doing other things. Your laptop is just tap, 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 send personalized messages. Add people, send them message when they accept, send them personalized message, etc. So that's why we are showing you low cost products that give you high returns. And how to make money with this course, we are showing you more ways to find qualified leads. If you want to do cold calling, we don't do cold calling. So we used to do cold calling. Now we are not doing anymore. But we can show you how to do that. Cold calling, emailing, and messaging, room recording techniques. So I'm using the Skype because I like to change the background and etc. And sales and collecting the money. So what to do before any sales, initiative questions when manipulating the emotional triggers, how to make 100K a month, etc. I break this down. This was from my one course, so I'm shooting videos exactly like this one for you guys to understand. And how to run Facebook ads. This part is actually Facebook ads, and the funnels are coming in, funnel hacking in the week 7. Facebook is the intro, and funnel is even more on the marketing side. PR Academy is the public relations part. So once you get the customer, I will suggest first customers try to sell the PR rather than marketing. Marketing is slightly easier to sell, way harder to deliver. Let me explain. Out of 10, selling a marketing package is 5 or 6 difficulty. PR package 7 or 8 difficulty. Delivering PR is 2 out of 10 difficulty. Delivering marketing 7 or 8 out of 10 difficulty. And profit percentage in marketing will be, you spend a lot more time. On PR, it's more than 80%, and in 3 days you can make 1K. Once you do it. Sorry, 4K. 1K is your expenses. Less than 1K is your expenses. So do you see you can deliver all those things for very low cost? So we are showing why you need to write a book, your own book, or for your customers, you sell them this concept. How to write book, make the book an Amazon bestseller, how can you guarantee get featured in the news, how to get instantly 5,000 followers for your Facebook page, and funnel hacking your competitors, how to understand your competitors' working funnels. Okay, there is this saying, do not reinvent the wheel. This is a very important concept. And this sentence I'm going to say cost me and Joel more than $15,000 of my money. We were doing events marketing, this, that, etc. And I'm talking about, not actually, we break even, but other people make 30, 40K from these deals. So I'm explaining you exactly what happened with running events, and we are trying to discover how to make it effectively. And we didn't follow a proven formula. Because something that is proven, something that is already working, when you take it and teach it a bit, it still works. Today, I just take random items from NTUC and try to come up with a dish. 90% it will suck. If I have no book, just try to lash things up. But if I take Singapore chicken rice recipe from someone who is one of the top guys, chefs, and I just watch how he cook the chicken rice, and I just do according to this, and just maybe add some certain things. Maybe I put more ginger or garlic because I like the taste of it, etc. I will have a very decent meal because it's a proven step-by-step methodology. But you don't want to mix things. So this is many people do wrong. Like the biggest value we can give you is not information alone, but preventing you from doing wrong things, trying wrong things, and share our experiences of failures, mistakes with it. So you don't do what it looks like. You watch a chef cooking chicken rice, nice. You buy the rice, then you find someone cooking fried rice, and someone, let's go a bit further, Maggi mee. So you combine all these three and try to cook something. It will suck. It's like you are here, you want to go here, you put into your GPS, let's say you're in City Hall, you want to go Tampines, and suddenly every time you're going 10 minutes this direction, for 5 minutes it shows Clementi. then you keep on turning. So you will be just doing rounds like this. You keep on turning wrong places. That's why see when you are doing anything, see where you are, where you want to be, someone who is there, which is, I believe, if you think that we are doing our job okay, and we are mentoring you, answering your questions, so please stick to that. Where you want to be, who have achieved from here to here, and he give you a roadmap, and he tell, I did it this way, and I can show you, and if you turn around, because I didn't go like this, my auto journey was a bit like that, so I will show you the exact right road, the things that really did work and make the stars align. So we're sharing this. I will be showing this part as well. So funnel hacking, how to see working funnels. Funneling your ideas into clients, high ticket client acquisition funnel. This is our exact funnels, and video sales letter template, how to do your video sales. Client related process, how to take payments from customers. It sounds easy. It is very easy also, but this is essentially important because with my SEO clients, with my other web design clients, I was always chasing for payment. And when my agency was actually running towards more bigger clients, I had a monthly revenue around 30, 40K, around 40K plus. And I had receivable 70, 80K. Can you imagine my 2 months plus revenue was receivable from the clients? I'm just keep on reminding, asking, etc. It is frustrating. I don't want you to be there. So I'm showing you exactly how to take payment from clients automated. And why is it essentially important? That will help your cash flow and your customer relations. They will like you more and they pay you happily without even bothering with it. Onboarding clients properly. We are showing you exactly how to onboard clients. Working formulas, how to get 50% commission selling this course. So if you don't have any product to sell and you don't want to deliver, we are showing you, you can sell this because it is very high value for money. Advanced conversion sections, after limitations of the Facebook ads, selling content creation as a convenience offer for our clients, and advanced targeting tools, how to do better targeting, etc. And bonus, everything, we are adding a lot of things here. Okay, I talk in the webinar because my personal development journey is very shortly. Around 5 years back, I was a complete bankrupt person, 117 DG and minus 50K. I had 50K then and less than $2,000 in my bank account in a point of suicide. Came to the today where I am, much better. Don't need to boast about it, but I'm sharing what are the things in my mindset changes, with my value system, etc. And I'm going to be sharing here a lot of things like how to, by the way, every week I read one book that's essentially important. I can show you, let me see if I read it. Yes, let's say this is the insurance playbook because I deal with a lot of insurance agents. So I need to know what works in their industry, whom they are looking for. So imagine me reading the books they've been asked to be read before they even read them. So I'm going to show you how to read a book like this in 1 to 2 hours time, understand everything, etc. So we will share not really course related, but things that will really improve your life. How to get to how our students got their first clients, how to promote a webinar like us, with one when we had 15 times ROI, etc. And how to generate 100 leads a day, our students do, etc. So we are sharing all those things by short interviews. I'm going to bring one of the top voice coach in Singapore that helped me to double my sales percentage. So I will share my story with him and how I triple his business. So as a marketer, right? It's actually you have a good product, you just cannot express yourself. And from there, he teach me the tonality, the voice, all those things. So this kind of stuff will be on the bonus section. And before I go to the first client, now the question what you want to do, and I'm telling you the sections. Always watch 1 and 2, regardless. Whatever you want to do, even you want to take the free customers, the first customer we're giving, watch 1 and 2. After that, ask yourself, who is my ideal customer? Do your customer avatar. I think the customer avatar is in week 5. Okay. And after that, are you going to do marketing services? Okay, whom I'm doing for? Then you read the marketing part. How to get them for free is in week 2. In week 3, if it is very corporate clients through LinkedIn. And week 4 is the sales. Before doing the sales, you may want to see the ads, You may want to see the PR Academy, especially if you're delivering the PR. Very short, very sweet content. And Facebook ads. If you are running ads, you're doing marketing, you need to do Facebook ads. This is essential for the clients, not for yourself, but it is for your client, it is essential. So you may want to watch this. If you're selling PR services, you can use these methodologies, the week 1, 2, 3. And sorry, week 1 and 2. You can skip 3 if not very B2B, not corporate clients. How to make money using this course. Cold calling, you can skip this. Sales, later watch, not first. If you're doing PR, definitely watch the PR, understand your product, understand your customer. So I would suggest the order should be 1, 2. Actually, sales is good to watch first because I give the value sets, not only the mindset, but how sales works. Then it makes a lot of sense for you when you're writing your script, you're writing your copywriting and talking to them. So 1, 2, you can skip. 3, you can go to 4, sales is essentially important. 5, the Facebook ads, run ads for them, and 6, the PR Academy. And after that, you can go to 7 if needed. Most of the course. If you are going for the first client, you don't need to close him. So you need to go to 1. You don't need the 1 and 5. 1 and 5 for the first client because you pass you the client. You don't need to understand inside it. So once you want the first client, in the group description, his training group is there. So let me open my WhatsApp to show you the WhatsApp group. Once you go in, you will go to the... Oh, I think I'm not logged into my WhatsApp in this. Okay, I'm going to show you the group description and how it works. Inside there is another training just for this as well. So this is the Online PR Academy WSQ section, group description. Please read group description. It is essentially important. So Ozan and Jay are here. So process flow is everything is here. Please use add function to ask us questions directly. So when you go to here, okay, there is a basic SSR issue. So here I'm a bit more low so than Joel. Don't go straight to the point. Here I'm explaining how to get the first client, what are the things he's looking for. He's looking, and it is such a good deal. Let me explain the first customer a bit to you before you watch all those things so you can see the interest. He's paying you per show up. So he wants to engage us as marketers. And he tells, as long as the person is eligible lead and he just shows up to my meeting through Zoom or comes to my office, I pay you money. Simple as that. I could sell them or I cannot sell them. It is okay. And what is he selling? He's looking for people who are 25 plus, under workfare, and have at least $300 skills future credit. And when, why these people want to come to him and see him, details are there, but very shortly, if they attend his courses, they need to pay maybe $200-300. But in return, they are getting $2,000 plus job opportunity, plus a 16-day diploma program. So they are getting all those things for $300 only. So it is a no-brainer offer. So when you tell to people, if they have work for a letter, they also say, oh, I also want. That is the exact logic he's going after. So Google Sheet, and I'm showing you the Google Sheet, how to use it. I create a Google Sheet template for you guys. You can just use the template. You don't need to share your template with us. It is because I have a system. It is working for me. This is how in the first 2 weeks I make 5K with this client because it was a no-brainer offer. I just sent a lot of people. So synchronizing and generalizing of the leads, how to use Zapier to integrate lead forms. This is not very important. You can skip this. I'm running leads on Facebook ads. This is very important. We are showing you our own ads for this particular case. How to connect everything together. These two are not very important because now we decide not to pass us your leads. You just show us your ads for compliance and that's it. We don't need to know who is your ads. You need to know who you're bringing in. And sample appointment setting call. My callers are doing calls live and you can listen to them. So this is the whole system. So once you watch this and you are ready, there is an agreement to be signed. When you sign the agreement, and we will onboard you and show us your ads for compliance reasons. It's not for us to copy, etc. But I can give you some marketing tips if needed. But for us to see is it compliant? Why? Because you're running an ad. Let's say government giving free money. Come, just come. Yes, people will come. Then my client will be in trouble. All the marketers will be in trouble. He has 200 plus employees, and he will not welcome this kind of action. So it will be millions of dollars of loss for him. So that is why we need to be careful. We make sure the ads go according to compliance rules, which I explained as well inside this detailed video. How long is this? This is around 37 minutes of video. I go through every detail. Okay, so this is the first client. I hope I managed to answer all your questions. Anything you have, feel free to ask me as well. Okay? See you guys in the upcoming video.